Hey, y'all, welcome back to Inside the Barrel. I'm Double J.
I'm Big H.
I'm Nathan.
Nate Dogg's in the house.
Nate Dogg.
We're back with another blind. I don't know why we're doing so many blinds, but I love to do blinds, so that's why we're doing blinds. So we're bringing a unique blind to you this time. See 3 bottles up here in the bar. These are all ryes, so none of these are bourbons. These are all ryes, and they're not only ryes, but they're high-proof ryes. So all of these has a proof rating around 130. So
Hey.
well, it's going to be, this is getting close for Double J's weight limit here. I'm going to definitely be punching above his weight. Below your weight, I don't know what it is. But so, 2 things. We learned this from the whiskey, that whiskey guy. This whiskey guy, I don't know. But Nate Dogg will put the link around here. But he talked about 2 things that add that heat to a whiskey or a bourbon. And one of them is, add that spice, that level. One of them is proof. So a higher proof is going to bring a little more heat.
Yep.
And the other one is a higher rye content. So we're basically doubling down here, high rye content, high proof, and we're going to see. Just like we've done this before, we're going to go ahead, we'll introduce all the bottles. We've got samples poured in front of us, and then we'll drink them, we'll rate them left, right, center. We'll take the consensus, and then we'll call that the winner. So, Nate, Doug, you want to start on my left? You can go ahead and introduce that first bottle if you want.
All right, so this is Exodus Rye, Volume 2. This has actually been Rye of the year for a few other YouTubers. It came out really, really good in the reviews. Hard bottle to chase. Again, Double J went up to Freeland, Michigan, and Evernorth. Grabbed this from our good friend Brandon. It is 52% rye, 43% corn, 5% malted barley out of the Sagamore Distillery. It is 130 proof, if I didn't say that yet. It's a six-year age statement on it. About $80 or $79.99.
Yeah.
And it's a seven barrel blend of 6-year rye distilled by Sagamore. Notes that they say are on there are like molasses, grapes, white chocolate, caramels, Rice Krispies. But again, a lot of people are really talking about how good this is.
So on to bottle number 2. This one, you guys will probably recognize this from the shape. Jack Daniels Single Barrel, Barrel Proof Rye. Comes out of the Jack Daniels Distillery. This one clocks in at 134 proof.
Ooh.
So we're getting up there into Double J's range.
Yes, you are.
Highest content, Nate Dogg said the first one was, I think, 52% rye or 51% rye. This one's a 70% rye, 18 corn, 12 malted barley. So a little bit higher rye content. Age 6 to 7 years. I picked this up. I think MSRP is $69. I think I paid $75. Man, this thing was hot beginning of 2024. It was hard to find.
Most of the year, yeah.
It's much more readily available on the shelves now. I picked this up at one of our local liquor stores, liquor booth. So, excited to see how that drinks.
What do we got now?
Ooh.
That is not good.
That'll be okay.
My
There's
bad.
still enough.
You're good.
Oh, there's still
enough
something in there.
There's still enough.
So this one, we got Limousine Rye. It's a 10-year limited edition. Comes in from Dancing Goat Distillery out of
Cambridge, Wisconsin.
Absolutely.
We've done other videos on the Limousin Rye. That was probably my runner-up favorite bottle from last year. They're doing some good finishes, but this one, we'll go ahead. It's not a finished one.
Right. But a little lower in rye. It's 51% rye, so a little bit under the Evernorth. Corn, 45%. Malted barley, 4%. Comes in at 129.4 to 10-year. This on your shelf, Big H?
Yeah, so this is actually my bottle. So Goose's wife picked this up for me on a recent work trip to Kentucky. So
Nice.
Thanks, Goose's wife. Thanks, Goose.
Comes in MSRP right around the $60 range. It's a blend of 7 barrels, aged for about 9.5 years. Once used through the bourbon barrels, finished for 6 months in a French Limousin.
Yeah. Oh, this one is actually finished in a French Limousin oak barrel.
Okay, so it is finished.
They do say something interesting. Both interesting here is that the Exodus Rye 2 is a 7-barrel blend from a non-distilling producer. Dancing Goat is a 7-barrel blend, again, from a non-distilling producer. So I'm kind of, looking at both those. The interesting thing that Dancing Goat says is this isn't a bourbon because it has more than, it doesn't have 50% corn. But because of that, what they're doing is they're actually aging it not in new charred oak barrels. It's actually once used bourbon barrels. So I think that softens the interaction with the wood because a lot of that wood's already soaked up that first use in storage of the barrel. So it brings a little bit different flavor profile. So these guys are already moving on to nosing, so we'll just get right into it.
Well, I've got a full nosing right here over here by me.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been working on the nose a little bit.
It's tough.
It's because of the higher proof. It's not an alcohol smell for me. It's not real alcohol-y, but it's definitely harder for me to pull out many differences on the nose.
Well, 1 and 2 are pretty tame. Or I'm sorry, left and right are pretty tame. The middle has a little bit more nose. It's a little more ethanol-y to me, or I don't know if that's the right word, but
Has a little more higher proof, you think?
I don't know if it's higher proof, but
Wow.
this one will give you heartburn. Just tasting here, won't it?
Is that the middle?
I drank right and left.
They're warm. I mean I just started with the one in my right hand.
I love the yeah.
It's
You can
so
feel
good,
it.
but it's still finishing. It's gonna be. I'm gonna have to be careful between glasses here because it's Big H isn't. Big H is cannonballing them.
Look, it's a half-ounce pour at that.
Well, mine's a little less.
Oh, that's very unique.
Can you taste a little vanilla out of that center?
I taste something, and it's not vanilla.
It's not.
If I was to tell you what it was, you would agree. But it's.
I can taste something different. I don't know what it is.
The center one has got. I'll put a picture here of what I'm thinking, but I don't want to double date it here.
I got my vote locked in.
You do?
Yep.
I don't know how you got through those so fast. They're just these are 3 great whiskeys to enjoy, and I can take just a little taste and just really enjoy the finishes on all of them. Probably going double time right now, so you're going like this, really.
God, I'm torn between. That's definitely there.
Did I not pour as much in mine?
No, I don't know.
I told you that. That's why you switched with me.
Oh yeah. It really warms your insides.
It does. I can feel the whole.
Okay, Double J, you're going first.
All right. I think center. I like center. I got something different in center, but I don't know what it is yet. I'm still thinking about it. Then I'm going with my right side as my second, and then obviously I've left a little bit more on my left side. But that's my. They're all really good, and they all will warm
Say
you
it
up.
again.
Center, right side,
left side.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm working my way backwards. I agree with John on. Actually, no, I don't agree with John on anything. I thought I did. Center is third for me. Left is second, and right is first. So completely different. But you already got yours figured out there.
And actually I went
Oh,
different
crap.
from all of you. And we don't need to do the math necessarily right now. Well, you will in a minute.
Yeah, we have to because we have to.
But I am first is left hand, second is right hand, and third is center. Can I make a comment about what I think the center is? John said he got a note of vanilla.
Yeah.
I got more banana. I got more
okay,
that brown Foreman banana.
Yeah.
I think this, although good, I think the center is the Jack Daniels.
Okay, that's not Brown Foreman though. That's Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Brown Foreman, no one's Jack Daniels.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
When did that happen?
Yeah, I didn't know that. No, I thought it was just Jack Daniels.
Okay, well, okay.
There's a Wikipedia somewhere around here. We'll probably cut this out. Anyway, so I pick up on the higher rye content, I think, in the middle one. The center one, I agree. I think the center one's Jack Daniels, but I mean, I don't know. Again, I just know how I like them. So
You do think that it's, but you got that banana note?
I
you
think
I got
that was the one
a
that picked up the highest rye. So left over here, I got 3 plus 2 plus 2. That's 7, right? Or for the right. Center, I got 1 plus 3 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So the right's at 7, center's at 5. That means the left has to be at 6. 3, 2, 1. So there you go. It's right that wins.
Okay.
Right 7 points, left 6 points, center 5 points.
So really close. Again.
Really close.
No, they were all really good.
So center bottle,
third place.
third place. Center is
Jack
bottle
Daniels.
number 2.
And
Jack
that's what we
Daniels.
thought was the Jack Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
I probably
yet
like
to
that.
be determined whether it's owned by Brown Forman or not, but we'll see.
So that is our third place bottle right there. Second place, right,
Yep.
goes to bottle number 3.
Oh.
All right.
So Exodus Rye, which means that first place here goes
And that
bottle
was
number
actually
1,
my favorite.
Dancing Goat.
And that,
So,
that was
we
bottle-
actually really
that's-
just ranked them in-
This was Dancing Goat.
No, this
Yes.
is
No, 1, 2, 3. Well, I moved them around.
This your right hand was Dancing Goat.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like. I can't believe I like the Exodus Rye better than the Dancing Goat. Okay, but Dancing Goat was the winner, and I love this Dancing Goat. I love the Exodus Rye.
I think they all
The
taste
Brown
pretty good.
Forman. I mean, really good.
Yeah.
And that's more my profile.
And I'm not a rye guy.
You're not a rye guy. I love the ryes. I'm not necessarily a high proof guy, and you saw how hard it was for me to get through a lot of those.
It's going to take you another 15 minutes to finish those.
Yeah, there's still a lot left here,
You get your solo cup, you can take it on the road with you.
but it's good. Okay.
Okay.
All right. With that,
Subscribe,
Like,
share.
subscribe, tell a friend, all that good stuff.
toodaloo.